Professor Thomas Gilovich of Cornell University did a fascinating research in 2000. He divided the students into groups and chose one student at random from each group. He then instructed the remaining students to come to a certain room at a specific hour to work on a quote-unquote assignment. It's critical to note that all of the chairs in this room were arranged such that everyone could see the door. He then took that chose students and purposefully slowed them down, and made them wear a t-shirt with a well-known personality on it, such as Martin Luther King or Bob Marley. He then instructed that students to go to the room, despite the fact that they would be late and that all of the other students would glance up at the door and see who was entering. This experiment is designed to be a recreation of an embarrassing event. The individuals who had been picked out were aware that they were the only ones who were late, and they were led to feel that everyone else had noticed since everyone looked up as they entered the room. Following their studies, the researchers asked the embarrassed students, "How many of students do you think remembered the incident?" And on average these singled-out students thought that half of the other students remembered the events and the shirt they were wearing, because, well, they screwed up. They were certain that a sizable portion of the audience had noticed. However, just 10% of the participants in that room were able to recall the incident in the t-shirt, according to the study. Our humiliated folks believed it was 5 times more. The spotlight effects were discovered as a result of this experiment. We humans frequently overestimate how much others care about both our positive and negative behaviors. We believe that the spotlight is on us, that everyone is watching and judging us, while in truth the vast majority of people are apathetic. And if you're battling with social anxiety, this is a very crucial concept to understand. The major reason we get nervous around other people is because we believe they are observing and criticizing us. We're afraid to act the way we want, to be ourselves, because we don't want to offend others. We don't want others to dislike us, but the truth is that the vast majority of people just doesn't give a shit. This may appear to be a negative trait, yet it is simply human nature. Most individuals are engaged in their own thoughts and are only concerned with themselves, not with you. Your levels of social anxiety will decrease dramatically after you understand this approach and truly believe in it. But of course, saying it is far easier than doing it. How are we going to persuade ourselves to believe in the spotlight effect? Today I'm going to tell you that you need to do only 2 steps over and over and you will see yourself how it helps to overcome social anxiety. Step 1. You must learn to be more careful of your own thoughts. The vast majority of us are completely unaware of the 50 to 70,000 ideas we have on a daily basis. That's why you should start cultivating a mindfulness practice like meditation, in which you empty your thoughts and concentrate on one thing, such as your breathing. When you develop your mind in this way, you will become 10 times more conscious of how you think, and you will begin to discover that the vast bulk of your own thoughts are about yourself, previous experiences, future problems, worrying about what others think, and other similar topics. You'll find that just approximately 1% of your own thoughts are on other people you meet at different times throughout the day. Step 2. You can begin another mental exercise once you've begun to become more conscious of your own thoughts. One thing I like to refer to as swapping shoes. This is when you go to a public location and choose a random person. Then you do your best and hardest to imagine what's going on in their head. Put yourself in their shoes and live their lives. What issues are they currently dealing with? What are they now concerned about or stressed about? What kind of uneasy ideas are running through their minds? What else do you believe they're thinking about? Allow yourself to truly visualize yourself in their shoes, as well as the kinds of ideas that are running through their minds. You will begin to believe that people spend the majority of their time thinking about their own issues and themselves. This is perfectly right. The more you do this, the more you will internalize the spotlight effect, allowing you to experience less and less social anxiety when you recognize that others aren't paying attention to you. Realizing this may seem a little sad, but it will really feel like a tremendous weight has been lifted off your shoulders. You will feel relieved, and that is essentially our purpose. Besides of all of this, if we overlooked anything, let us know in the comments down below. There are definitely more ways to overcome social anxiety that weren't mentioned in this video. And as always, please be sure to share this video with others. With your help we can reach more people to spread awareness of the mind, mental health issues and self-improvement. Let's make psychology and self-growth as accessible as possible for everyone.